Croque Madame vegetarian recipe in a cup. Here's what you need. 8 slices of bread with sides cut off, very thin slices of carrots. I used a potato peeler to get these thin slices. 2 eggs at room temperature. Again, zucchini slices as well, very thinly cut. Half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, and 2 teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil. I used 2 ramekins and 1 brush, 1 rolling pin, and 1 extra virgin olive oil spray. Now I'm going to take a slice of bread and with my rolling pin, lightly flatten it out as much as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to do that for all the 6 slices. I know I mentioned 8 slices in my ingredient list, but I'm only going to use 6 slices because my ramekin is really small. I'm going to use 3 slices per ramekin. However, if your ramekin is big, go ahead and use 4 slices per ramekin. As you can see, I'm going to lightly push down each slice of bread so that it forms a nice cup. As you can see, I'm going to extend the ends out a little bit just so it gets really nice and crispy. I'm going to start arranging my zucchini pieces. I just cut it into half. You could put the whole thing in depending on how big your ramekin is again. Mine is really small, just arranging some pieces. Make sure you seal the bottom just like this. This is so that when we drop in an egg, it doesn't run or seep through to the bread. Now I'm going to start arranging my carrots, just adding a little color. I know these vegetables are really bland, but believe me, they add a lot of flavor at the end. Now I'm going to again seal the ends. As you can see, this is how my final product looks. Gonna drizzle some salt. Remember, these vegetables are really bland, need some flavor. I'm gonna add some pepper as well. This is totally optional. Adding some green onions to the bottom. Just spread it out as much as you can. I know the shape's a little weird, so just spread it out as much as you can. Now I am going to try and break open an egg. This is very important step because we have to make sure that the egg does not run from the side. It has to be right in the middle. Now I'm going to brush some oil on the sides. This is because we want a nice crispy bite when we bite into it. And I'm only going to do this for the sides. As you can see, the rest of it is pretty much set. Just the ends of the bread that's actually sticking out. Be generous. Put in a little bit, as much as you want. It's totally up to you. Again, this is also an optional step. You don't have to do this. I'm going to drizzle some more salt as you go because everything in this recipe is pretty bland. Going to add some garlic powder, drizzle some garlic powder, optional again. I just like the flavor a lot. Now I'm going to use some more green onions just on the top so it looks really pretty when the Croque Madame comes out. As you can see, I'm just going to actually arrange it with my hand rather than just throw it in there. I want bake at 400 degrees for about 20 to 30 minutes. Here's my final outcome. It's Croque Madame vegetarian in a ramekin instead of a sandwich style. Now, again, just a reminder, please make sure you spray your ramekin or else this muffin will get stuck to the bottom and everything's going to break open and it's going to create a gooey mess. It would still taste yummy, but it's still going to be a gooey mess. So as you can see, loosen the ends until the muffin actually rotates, and then you can transfer it. Just pull it with both your hands, holding the 2 charred ends, and transfer it into a plate. It should really come out pretty easy. I'm gonna now break into this. I like my egg yolk really runny. So look how pretty it looks. This is my final product, guys. Really yummy. For more interesting recipes like this, you could visit www.divyascreations.com.